just a hair. There we go.
Okay.
My head was chopped off.
Oh well. Hello everyone, welcome back to Best Life and Beyond. Tonight we're going to be doing an AMA, Ask Us Anything.
The old AMA.
Also doing some frequently asked questions, kind of a little bit of a get to know us.
Yeah.
We just got to around 87,000 subscribers, so whenever we hit a little bit of a somewhat milestone, we decide, you know, it's probably a good time to answer some of your questions and do this, and we figured before we travel to Orlando and stuff gets pretty busy in the springtime, so we figured now is a good time to do it. So here we are. So we're going to give everybody a little bit of time to get in and then kind of think of some of your questions that you have been wondering that you'd like for us to answer. This is kind of our time to chill and relax and ask us anything.
It's almost an open forum.
That's appropriate.
Right? Almost an open forum.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be related directly to us. It could be ask me what I think about the current state of dog food. I may or may not know the answer to that question or have any knowledge on it. You just never know. So yeah, we'll let everybody kind of...
First question is, Megan, is Spencer excited for the Star Cruiser?
Oh, am I excited? Okay, so I'm so excited that what I tend to do when I have something that I'm excited for that I plan, when it gets closer to it being a reality, I tend to like wait until I'm actually in it because I don't want to get overly excited and it's not here yet. Does that make it? I save it. So I've started to pull back. Like I was really excited like last week, and now I'm kind of in that mode of where I'm like, it's gonna happen. It's, you know, it's almost here, and so I've just kind of...
Did you watch a lot of videos on it?
No, I haven't watched any videos on it. I wasn't sure about if I was going to do that, and I kind of want to know what to expect, but at the same time, I don't want to spoil it because it's really about the experience. I also want to know though, so it's weird. I'm in a kind of a weird place about it, but I'm very excited. Yes. I can't wait to see what it's all about because I've heard a lot. I'm sure you guys have. I've seen a lot of photos and little clips, Instagram type stuff, but I have not watched a YouTube video.
I watched a couple. I didn't watch them like thoroughly through, but I watched Jackie, Nate. My friend Tim recommended the Bingham channel, so I watched theirs.
Yeah.
Diz Life of Ours, I watched theirs. I didn't really watch Tim Tracker's video. I saw like a couple clips of it. But yeah, those are like the people I really like trust and admire.
Yeah.
I think there was another one, but I can't remember what it was. But those were the ones that I was like really excited to watch. So I didn't watch, you know, a ton though. So anyway, so that answers that. Next question is from Monique Spencer. Do you have any siblings?
No, I don't.
I'm trying to, and if we happen to miss it, just ask it again. Just kind of wait until that moment when I'm like looking for questions. I know it's a little delayed, but we're going to do the best we can. So, yeah, it's something with the Binghams. I forgot what it's called, but they're a cute little family channel.
Kind of a family vlog.
My friend Tim loves them, so he was like,
Tim knows them, actually.
Yeah. Well, he's also a big fan of their channel.
He's a fan that he actually has met them, so that's cool.
You know, I really enjoyed that. Why don't you like the Disney Parks cookbook? I never said I did. Are you thinking of somebody else maybe? Oh, this is how we Bingham. That's it.
Here's a question that I would like to address because it's been a topic for the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Our opinion on Kent Potrock basically saying that reservations aren't going anywhere anytime soon. It's a great question. He did an Orange County Register article, and he was asked a lot of questions, including, you know, what's up with this reservation system thing? Is it going away anytime soon? And he said, I don't think so. No. So he didn't really say definitively because I think it's been interpreted that he said, that's it, reservations are here to stay. Well, for the immediate future, yes, and it works good for them, for the company. So he has stated basically, I don't think so, but that doesn't mean, he also stated, I don't know if it was in that question, but he said that, you know, they don't always get it right at Disneyland, and if they don't, then they rework it until they get it right. And it's always kind of a work in progress, and it goes back to that Walt thing of like, while there's still imagination left in the world, Disneyland will never be complete. And I think that thing kind of follows with how things go. They try things. We've seen so many things in our adult lifetime of going to Disneyland that they tried to do something and it didn't work and they did away with it, vice versa. It's a constant work in progress. So they are here to stay for a while. Who knows how long? They didn't really specify that was a thing. It works great for the company. I still haven't heard a firm, good argument about where it lies for the guest and like what the value is to the guest about making a reservation. Mm-hmm. I would love to hear, some people say, I love the reservation system. Well, how come you love it? And what is the value for the guest as opposed to the value for the company? So they've admitted that it's for the company, that it helps them to streamline the process for them. But I still have yet to see any kind of benefit for the guest at all.
Next question. Jeremy sends $5. Spencer, do you think they should have a Skyliner at Disneyland?
Oh, absolutely. We were just talking about this the other day.
We were talking about it
with Bricky from Adventures in Design. And it's such a, seemingly from what I've seen and how chairlifts work and things, it's an easy thing to build and set up because it doesn't involve a lot of groundbreaking. You're just setting up poles and the systems already exist. And so it would be really cool. I don't know about the laws in California or the restrictions and the OSHA things and all that,
yeah, there's gotta be something
where it's different from Florida, but it would be awesome. I would say put in another one and just go around the Matterhorn, or
just put it back in.
Maybe connect it to DCA and the hotels. Maybe you have a kind of a triple kind of deal in downtown Disney and have a loop. That'd be cool.
Pixie Pass asks, can I link a Magic Band at home, or can they only do that at Walt Disney World? You can link it at home. John at home says, can I make lightning reservations before I go inside the park? I don't think so. We haven't tested it, but last time we tried,
we had to be in the park.
We had to be in the park.
Last time, yeah. Although there's ticket packages available right now.
But that's just saying you can buy a Disney Plus.
Right, but when you're when you get into the park with your app.
It's booking and buying are two different things.
Correct.
Do you think Submarines will run again someday?
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
Absolutely, they will.
I think they were.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you never
Is
know.
Genie Plus worth it?
As of late, if you are again to quote Bricky, a ride crusher, and you want to go there and get on as many rides as possible, and you're not going to be there a lot. Yeah, sure.
I'm going to say yeah, as much as I hate that you have to pay for it. It really stinks. I'm going to say yeah, only because
but all
if
I
you
hear,
really want to get on rides.
Because we're there a lot, and you hear it from the public, and you hear people talking in the lines, and they're all saying, okay, well, it's saying to go here next, and so everybody seems to be using it because it's been very crowded lately, so it would benefit the user to if you have an extra $20 to put towards your experience, and that's per person, then I say do it.
Tristan sends $5. Do you plan to visit Disney parks outside of the U.S.? We need an expansion of Disney content. Yes, we do. There's just so much with the COVID virus and then the everything else going on, so we're just not traveling overseas yet.
Yeah, we're not traveling abroad yet.
But thank you.
If it was 2019, I would say, yeah, we're going.
Jade sends 5 and says, love you guys. Any tips or must-dos for Disneyland goer going to Walt Disney World soon? Any tips? I would say,
well,
I don't know.
Okay, here's a good tip that I would say.
Make it quick.
Okay. I know I'm limited to time, so I can't expand.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm getting kicked under the table.
I know. I'm like, hurry up, Spencer.
I know, because we're trying to get to as many questions as possible. But I will say this: be prepared for adverse weather, for rain.
That's a good
be
tip.
Prepared for rain.
Yeah.
Because of where they're located, you get sometimes
prepare for wind and rain.
Yeah.
And hot.
Bring an umbrella, and even if it doesn't rain, use that umbrella for the heat.
Get a UV umbrella, like the one that's in our. So that's a really good tip.
That's
Good job. I missed the fast passes. I did a thumbs up for the channel. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you guys think Fantasmic and World of Color will have fast passes like they used to? I think any way Disneyland can make money, they will do it. So I expect nothing less than that. And I don't know for sure, but I expect it.
Yeah.
What do you think of World of Color making a return and the Main Street Electrical Parade returning then Fantasmic. We actually have a video answering that question, not to dismiss you, but we're really excited about it, and
we go into depth about it.
But we go more into depth in that video, but we are excited about it overall. Hi guys, how is the weather in Disneyland in mid-April? It can be rainy, but it can also be hot during the day and then cold at night. So I would say kind of prepare for a little bit of rain, just in case, like check the forecast. It's not like Orlando where it's like really unpredictable almost.
But it kind of is for us because March and April have been our winters in the last couple of years. Sometimes winter would come late for us and we'd get a storm or rain. April showers, right? So it's possible. So be prepared for that.
What do you think will be the biggest Disney park announcement at D23? What are your predictions? Oh, Dylan did a really good video on this. I would say, I don't really have any big predictions. I mean,
I was thinking maybe they'll give us more information about Disneyland Forward.
Oh, that's
maybe details that they haven't revealed.
Yeah, maybe.
What else?
That's a good one. I don't really have anything. I don't feel like there's anything.
Oh, I know.
What?
Maybe they'll reveal, and who knows? There's talk that our Runaway Railway will have an extra room, possibly.
Well, yeah, it'll definitely be different.
Because originally they said it was going to be a carbon copy, but our building is bigger.
So you're thinking maybe we'll get more details.
Some details about Mickey and Minnie's.
Okay. Rob, when are you resupplying your merch store? Thank you for asking that question. So, the company that we work with, we have a representative, and something happened to them personally, and unfortunately that, like, again, we've already been kicked back and kicked back and kicked back. So once again, kicked back again, but it's not something anybody can help. So
we're working on it.
We're working on it.
Carter's here. Thanks, Carter.
We're trying to get it, hopefully, I don't want to, like, be too crazy about it, but hopefully 2 weeks from now. Thank you, Carter. You are here.
Somebody had asked about how my art event went. It went great. We didn't get to go to the opening, but my piece ended up selling, and so I think we could say that it went swimmingly.
Are you going to the Star Wars convention in May? Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, having a really bad night, and this is making my night so much better.
Sorry.
I'm sorry you are, and I'm happy that we're here. Maybe they'll announce a Quinjet attraction at Avengers Campus. Oh, I think that was something that Dylan said. Like, he expects more of an e-ticket. I feel like they alluded to some sort of an e-ticket over in Avengers Campus, which it needs it. Avengers Campus is so boring. Like, it is a snooze fest for me. Like, I think
and
it's
you're
cool
a fan.
And I'm a big fan.
She's a Marvel fan. I'm not a fan. I am just not an enthusiast.
Like, what do you do back there? You, like, stare at the characters.
You just listen
to Web Slingers is cool for the 5 minutes or 10 minutes that you go there, and then that's it.
We just need some more.
It needs to be something. It's so boring. It's such a snooze fest. Like, what is the idea there? Like, where did you get the why did it have to be snake shirt? This is our friends at Flying House Threads. FLYINGHOUSE. They sent us a few shirts, but we just haven't worn every single one of them. But Spencer's just been wearing this shirt and loves it. Spencer, will you do a full detailed review on the Galactic Star Cruiser?
You bet your bippy I will.
And the good part is he paid for it.
I am going to break down the value because of the money that I spent. And now, I will preface this. A lot of people are saying, like, well, I don't have the $6,000, which that's what it costs for, I think, a family of 4. The typical room that you're seeing online.
I think so, yeah. I've heard the price of $6,000.
I will reveal what I paid when I do the review.
I think Bricky already said it.
Did he reveal?
Yeah.
Okay, because basically we're going with a big group to a giant suite that I have yet to see any footage of. We're not going to that little tiny room. We're going to a giant suite that holds like 8 to 10 people. So our price was a little bit different. We paid just over, should I say it?
I think it was like $3,500.
About $3,500.
But it's just Spencer
just
going?
Me going.
Because we also wanted to keep the price down, so...
Right. You had the opportunity, but it just...
I did, but it was like, why are we going to spend that much money on
It's a lot, even $3,500. I mean, that's a lot of money. but it's been spent, it's gone, I'm going. And as I said in my video about a week ago or less than a week ago, I feel like it's my obligation to let people know, like, as far as like, if you are spending that amount of money or more, if I think the value is there, and being a real Star Wars fan, and knowing that the value comes in the immersion. We're not staying at a Four Seasons with a big old suite with a balcony and a kitchen and a thing. You know, it's the Star Wars
I have a question.
Cruiser. It's like a cruise ship room,
Would
right?
Would you have gone if it was a media thing? Just out of curiosity, not that
I don't
Disney
know.
would
Yeah,
ever,
I mean,
we are not that
if I
channel.
had the opportunity, I guess I would have gone.
Really?
I wouldn't lie. Yeah, but I don't. But let's just be clear that I don't know that I would have been able to give an honest opinion about the value and say that, well, is it worth $6,000? Maybe you could do that.
Yeah, because it's so different once
when you actually pay
spend
money, you kind of
you
know,
can
like,
say it till you're blue in the face, like, yeah,
Yeah.
I think this is worth $5,000.
and some people could maybe articulate that. I don't know. I'm just saying, for me, it'd be hard for me to go, like, you know, if I went, you know, for media and I got to go free, and I would probably go, yeah, that was really cool, but, you know, I don't know if I'd pay that much money. But if I did, I want to know if it actually, like, did I get my money's worth, you know? Anyways,
All right.
I don't want to pull from. I don't want to, like, take away.
On.
No, but I don't want to take away or slight anybody who went for media. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying, like, I feel like they also got a version that is, when you go to media events, because we've been to certain media events for certain things, it's designed for the media, so that the media, they can see everything and experience everything, and they're on high alert. So when the real public gets in there, which I'm included, we'll see how it really is in its operating form. You know, like when I went to the media night for Galaxy's Edge, and they had waitresses walking around, and waiters with all the food. I didn't have to go to Ronto's. I didn't have to go to the cantina. It was all being presented in this form that I could see right in front of me, so that I wouldn't miss it. So it's just very different when they do that kind of stuff. I'm not taking it away from anybody. I'm not, just don't get me wrong on that. It's just that it's a different experience. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, from a standpoint of a real patron who paid the money, and there you go.
Okay. We missed several questions. I'm sorry. Kenzie, thank you for the 5. Hi guys, hope you're doing well. We're eating some steak, and my dad cooked for like 8 hours today. Dinner time and blab, our fave. Love you guys. Miss you. Is there a cost for the food and wine festival cards? Yeah, it's usually around 40, I think, 40 or 50. I can't remember,
I think it's like
but
50.
The price does change.
It's
so
50 something, I think.
It does equal. It does equal a better value though. So
right. When you do the per item breakdown, yeah.
Where can we store the lightsabers after Savi's if we want to go on rides? We're planning to make them at night anyways. We haven't bought lightsabers in the park.
You know what I've seen people do is they have the little the bag, and they put the blade in the bag, or the whole thing in the bag, and they just carry it. You know, like when we bring backpacks on attractions and stuff, we just carry them with us, and you know.
So
I think that's how it's done.
Hopefully that's what you would do.
I don't know what you would do in the Incredicoaster though. Like where you would put a blade.
We haven't purchased. I don't know if they maybe let you set them down. Maybe somebody in the chat has a better.
Because even the lockers wouldn't fit one of those things.
No, that's why they're saying that. Steve Hall, what are your predictions for when the old pre-pandemic characters meet and greets will come back? I think once everybody has the opportunity to be vaccinated, I think that's when they will do that. That's my guess.
Yeah.
If you can leave them there, and pick them up before closing. Thank you, Kenzie. See, I had a feeling somebody would come in clutch. Are the parks open on Fridays now from 8 to midnight? Yes, and we're going to be doing a March update, so you'll see that coming within the next few days. I was in New York City last week and ate Italy based on your videos in Vegas. So good. It is good.
Love it.
It is good. When are you going to Walt Disney World? Very soon.
Very soon.
Very soon.
We never reveal the actual date that we go, but it's very soon.
Indiana does not let them on the rides. I know that one for sure. Yeah, so you'd probably have to store them, or ship them, or do package pickup. Thank you, Carter. Hey guys, I was on your Toontown live stream. Hello. Have you guys experienced a Disney cruise? Any tips if possible? No, we do not cruise.
No, we're just not cruise people, but I consider the Galactic Star Cruiser a cruise.
Yeah, but as far as like Disney cruises and like
right.
those ones on the actual ocean, I honestly, that'll probably be the last thing, you know, kind of like Mission to Mars or whatever it's called. You'll never catch me on that, ever, ever, ever. Or the Wheel of Death, ever. So,
I'll go on the Wheel of Death.
I
But I'm just not, I've never, I don't know, I've just never had the desire to go on a cruise ship. But that's just me. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Yeah, some people love them. My mom likes cruising.
Yeah.
I would, that's actually, we've talked about this so many times. That's actually like a fear or a nightmare for me. Like, I don't want to be stuck on the ocean. I don't care if, you know, Walt Disney was on the cruise. I still wouldn't want to go.
Well, that would change it for me.
Nope, not for me. Nope,
If they said Walt's coming back and
nope.
he's going to be on this cruise, I'd be like, anywhere for that matter. Tell me where he's going to be. I'll be there.
There's literally nothing you can offer me that would ever put me on a cruise. Ever. That's how much I don't want to cruise.
And they said you can meet Walt Disney and ask him a question and hang out with him.
Nope.
Wow.
I don't want to be on it.
I would.
It's a fear for me. Like, it's not only a fear, but it's like, that is what would make me anxious.
Hey, Walt Disney is at the top of the Empire State Building right now, and he's awaiting your presence. He wants to hang out with you for 10 minutes.
I could get over that.
All right.
Are you guys part of the Disney Vacation Club? No. Someday I hope to, though.
We have had the pleasure of members gifting us some amazing villas at some of the greatest places over there in Florida. So with that in mind, like we've kind of experienced it, and we're like, whoa, this is pretty cool. This is something that we should be doing, you know.
Yeah. Aaron, will you guys be here for the start of Flower and Garden? We will be there for Flower and Garden. I could really, Katie, you don't want to be stranded on the ocean. Would you have something? Oh, I could relate, Katie. I don't want to be stranded. Yeah, exactly. Genie in addition to DAS. We haven't used the two yet, so I can't really comment on that. Would you ever go to Aulani Resort in Hawaii? 100%, we totally would. What's your favorite spray can, Spencer?
Well, I was raised on Krylon, but since then, there's actually specific companies that are made for art now, or spray can companies made for art. Montana Gold is pretty amazing. What else is good? I used to use Iron Lac for a while. It was an Australian company. They used to have a store in Hollywood that we used to go to where you could get the stuff. And but I guess now Montana, there's a company called Loop. There's a lot of different ones. Really, honestly, it's whatever's available and the cheapest because, you know, my phone is frozen. I can't get it to unfreeze.
Lock it. Now Siri's on.
Oh, there we go.
Or turn it off. Do you guys like Trader Sam's? We love Trader Sam's. Favorite eating place in Malibu? We like Olo. We like Howdy's.
Oh yeah, Howdy's is good.
There's really not a lot of places to eat there, though. It's a very, very small town.
It's a sleepy town.
Very small town.
Yeah. We also like Diamore's Pizza.
Diamore's is good. Jessica, thank you for the $2. Love you guys. Can you please do a P.O. Box haul vid? Those are kind of on pause. We're not really doing those anymore. It was kind of a pandemic special, if you will. But you guys can still send us stuff if you want. We have it linked in our description box.
Yes, we do.
The address. Favorite place to eat in Newport Beach? There's way too many, and we're still exploring.
But so far, ironically, the farm. It's the Malibu farm, but there's one in Newport that's amazing.
Yes. Who is your favorite theme park vlogger? You can only pick one. That is a really
well. I'm gonna go. Now, this person has expanded way beyond theme parks, but the first person that I ever watched way back when was Justin Scard, and so I'll say Justin just because that was the I love so many of them so I can't really choose.
Yeah, I can't pick one.
That was the guy that I found when I was looking up for Disney history, and then his videos popped up, and he had blonde spiked hair, and it was, you know, the original, the old days of Justin, and now he's expanded into all sorts of content and everything. and he's become a friend, and so it's even cooler. But yeah, and then Adam, consequently, I found Adam after him, and
right.
Yeah. So.
How did you start vlogging? What are the channel origins? We'll try and make that quick.
Periscope started it.
Yeah.
You were doing Periscope. I was kind of dabbling in Periscope. You were doing a channel with Brian that kind of came out of Periscope, right? And then I was a fan of your channel, and as well as like Fresh Baked and Justin and Adam, and then we ended up meeting because I was going to Disneyland so much, and I started meeting the community. And when you become a regular there and a annual pass holder, that's how that happened. And then I was part of that channel for a while, and then we did our own thing, and then
that's what happened.
Yeah.
Amy, thank you for the 10. Hope you'll be in Walt Disney World next weekend. I'll be there in my Hokas. Ooh,
Hoka!
I love that. Thought I'd mix it up. What's your favorite cereal?
Oh.
I usually like Cocoa Pebbles or Fruity Pebbles.
I'm very boring.
Yeah, Spencer likes like Chex.
I like Rice Chex.
He's like a 90-year-old grandpa.
Well, I didn't get to.
I like the good sugar cereal. I was never allowed to have it.
I was never allowed to have it either.
I could have some of it, but like.
I used to like Fruit Loops, and I liked Frosted Flakes back in the day.
God, all bad.
Oh,
choices.
Golden Grams.
Oh my gosh, you just.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's okay. That's good. But like, still.
I used to like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Those are good.
Yes,
Jason, the countdown's on.
But I like mixing cereals.
Oh, that's gross too.
No.
You and I are so opposite.
I used to mix, because I liked cornflakes, I would mix cornflakes and Rice Krispies.
What about Cocoa Puffs?
No. Chocolate cereal to me made no sense.
We can't even be friends anymore. We're done. We're over with.
Oh, I also used to like Corn Pops.
Oh, wow. Just really going.
Because I used to get the plenty pack. Remember the
here.
small boxes, and you could get the assorted pack?
Yeah. What did you eat? The Kicks? Did you eat Kicks?
No, I didn't like Kicks. No.
That's shocking. You like everything else bland and gross.
No, Kicks. They were trying to advertise it like to kids, and I was like, I'm not buying your phony advertising.
Yeah, but you would have liked it. It tasted bland. It tasted like cardboard. So of course you would have loved it.
No, it was trying to make like some healthy approach to for kids. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Ugh.
Sorry.
What about Smacks?
Honey Smacks? Yeah.
Crafton Crunch.
No.
Okay.
It would shred the roof of your mouth.
God. Which nighttime show do you prefer, Fantasmic or World of Color? Fantasmic if I had to choose.
Yeah, I guess I could say that.
When are you guys coming to Walt Disney World? Sooner than you
Very
think.
soon.
Do you like the artist Shag? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, Katie's recommendation of Hokas in the park changed my life. I walked 20K steps in a day at Walt Disney World, and my feet were
Hokas
fine.
ain't no jokas.
They ain't no jokas. Love the Churro Gears hack. Love that you love that.
It's actually really good. That's a best life hack.
Are you willing to sell your yellow Disney? Huh? I don't know what you mean. You missed a super chat. Oh, did we? Oh, sorry. Jeremy sends 5. Thank you. Katie, a very good seafood restaurant, and that had very good fresh salmon. I don't know. Maybe Mastro's? I don't know. I
Where was
really
the last
don't
place
know.
you had good salmon? You had,
Honestly, I don't remember.
You had it somewhere, and I remember you said it.
No, but it wasn't a seafood restaurant, so I can't really.
I don't know.
I don't know. I wish I had a better answer for you, but I'm not like, we don't go out for seafood a lot. Like, Spencer doesn't really like seafood, so again, me living my best bland life with him over here.
It's
okay, Blandy.
You always misrepresent that I don't like seafood.
Blandy!
I do like seafood. I'm not like a huge fan of like all seafoods, but
yeah,
I do like some seafoods. I'm not like.
It's okay.
I love fish tacos. I love halibut.
Thank God.
I love sushi.
Thank God. You missed a super chat. We got it. Plans to return to Tahoe this year. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. How is the Trattoria? If you're talking about over at DCA, it's amazing. It's very good. I love shellfish. Not a big fan of fish. I got it. Spencer, no more Talking Dead?
Yeah. I actually worked there today.
Graffiti Best Life hoodie, yes. I wish that could happen.
Yeah,
maybe someday.
We pre-taped an episode of which I don't know when it's airing. If it's,
can I see your phone for a second?
I don't know if it was airing tonight.
See if I can fix it.
It very well could have.
Oh, the Talking Dead episode?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, if it aired tonight or if it's for next week.
We should have found out.
Maybe it's tonight. I don't know.
Okay, now I can see your questions a little bit.
It was fun though.
Here.
It was super fun to get back in there.
Spencer, what's your favorite Indiana Jones movie?
Oh, this is funny. I was listening to a podcast today about Steven Spielberg movies. This is rad, by the way. My friends over there. Raiders of the Lost Ark, because it was the first one, and I'm always a guy who loves the first, movie. I love Temple of Doom. I thought that was great. Even Last Crusade was good, but I will say the first one,
Katie, would you have dated Spencer if he didn't like Disney? Probably not. I'll be honest with you. I think it's kind of a what do you call it? A deal breaker for me.
I don't think we would have met. Our worlds would not have collided. I don't think, if you're talking about that, just geographically speaking.
But let's just say we did meet outside of Disney.
Well, no, because
I wouldn't have even given you.
Here's why. I'll give you a little explanation. I'll try to be brief about this. Here's why. Because we started off as friends, and we were friends for a while, and then we were kind of like coworkers or colleagues because we would do channel stuff together, and so that's where the camaraderie began, about like getting to know each other as people, and so and it wasn't until long after that it changed and turned into a romantic thing, and but that other stuff was kind of the foundation for that, you know what I mean? And so the answer is definitely no, because we wouldn't have had a chance to get to know each other and find out. She wouldn't have known anything about me. I wouldn't have known anything about her, except that she liked Disneyland, and then he works in television, or he likes to surf, or whatever. So it wouldn't have, in those terms, I don't think we would have just been like, oh yeah, you're nice, you're cool, right, but whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I was wondering about entering stores at Disneyland. No, you don't have to have a vaccination card, anything like that.
No.
Will you guys be meeting up with Adam when you go to Florida? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in the plan. I mean, sometimes things just don't work out, but
oh no,
last we talked to him, we're going to. I just need to see him and say hi and give him a hug. I miss him. Steve Hall, thank you for the 5. So Spence, you're saying sometimes you eat seafood just for the halibut?
See what you did there, Steve.
Let me see. You need to eat at Harbor House Cafe in Sunset Beach, Orange County. Okay.
I've heard of that place.
What is your favorite moment at Disneyland as a couple?
Well, I go back to, we've had a lot. We've had a ton of them, but there's a very simple one that I know Katie probably knows exactly what I'm talking about. And it goes back to a simple time when, specifically one night, but we would go back to It's a Small World to watch the fireworks show. And we always had our same spot we'd go to, and I remember we put our backpacks down, and we kind of kicked it and laid on the cement and just kind of laid there and just watched it. It was kind of a summer night, and those summer nights.
I would say my favorite would definitely be that, and then one of my other favorites was probably it was a What's Happening Wednesday in the very beginning. Again, nobody really live streamed in the parks at all. I think it was us and maybe David were the only people that live streamed in the parks.
Yeah.
And
YouTube live.
YouTube live, and it was on the boat dock there, and we were opening pins, and we met Robert. It was just fun. It was just a fun What's Happening Wednesday, and I was like, I really love this. And I like hanging out with this dude. It was so much fun. Let me see. Sorry. I think or reopening Disneyland. That's a good point Tim brought up.
Yeah.
Katie, can we get a makeup video soon? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that's something I'd ever put on YouTube.
Oh, and then our first trip to Walt Disney World together, because it was somewhere that
I think they said Disneyland though.
But for me,
oh, okay.
Neither of us had been there, and it was we get to experience this together, and especially after the year that we had and all that. It was like, wow.
When are you two going to Vegas again? We're planning to go hopefully in April. It would definitely be in April. I'm 90% sure.
Yeah.
Would you guys want to get married at Disney? I think for sure, but that's like $1 bazillion.
Yeah, I don't know about at Disney, but
I would so get married at Disney, like in a heartbeat. Where did you have your first kiss together? Malibu. Katie, how's your new backpack holding up? Oh, so good. I love it. Disneyland Resort Space Mountain or Walt Disney World Space Mountain?
That's a good question. You know, the one at Walt Disney World is very much like Matterhorn.
Charlie, hi from Southern California.
God, that's a good question, you know. I'd have to say the one here, but like the one where they used to play like, it was fun when it had the Star Wars music on it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Galaxy, or what was it?
I forgot. I know what you're talking about.
Anyways.
I don't know why I can't think of
Or
it.
back when they had the Red Hot Chili Pepper song. It was kind of bizarre.
Other than churros and beignets, what's a good dessert at the parks? We have a video where
We got a great video about that, yeah.
where we share that information.
Our most recent vlog.
That's what it
And
was.
list,
That's what it was.
And it's a short video. It's to the point. It won't drag on for you. And
yeah, and again, not to be dismissive, but
no.
I think you would prefer it presented to you that way.
Yeah.
Because we have quite a few suggestions on there, and I think you would
You
would
get the
prefer
visual,
it.
you get the review, you
Yeah.
get the where it is, and all that good stuff.
Yes. Can you feature the ear headbands on the next merch search? Yes, we will. Been craving an ice cream sundae from Gibson Girl. Oh, man. Park bag must-haves for Walt Disney World. Do you mean like what to bring in your bag? Is that what you're asking?
Umbrella, sunscreen, water,
Snack, wallet,
well, yeah.
hand sanitizer, lotion, flip-flops,
Sour gummies.
gum.
Yeah.
Love gum. A mask if you're doing any transportation.
Oh, and a mobile charging device.
There you go. What are you looking forward to the most at the Disney parks this year? Honestly, Fantasmic returning, and Disneyland Forever.
Yeah, for me, I would say that the Disneyland Forever.
Is everything back to normal at Disneyland before the pandemic?
No.
No, sadly.
It's getting there, but
We're close. I'd say we're like
Isn't it funny?
70%.
I'll say this really quick as a follow-up to that. It's funny how so quickly you can turn something off in a matter of a day, right?
Right.
I equate it to like saving money. You know, you can take all this time to save money, but you can spend it in a day, and reverse that and go. It's so we just shut Disneyland off, but to get it back to where it was when it was shut off
Yeah, look how long it's been.
is taking a long time. And to be fair, it's not going to go back to that exact thing. Unfortunately, sadly, we're going to get back all the elements, but the approach to the elements and the you know what I mean, is different because of the reservations, because of Genie Plus, those types of things that I feel, and they even said it, that interview, by the way, Ken Potrock said, and I speculated this, that they used the downtime to their advantage to reimagine or rework their systems. And so they, in a sense, he kind of said in a weird way that they valued the shutdown because it gave them time to figure out how to change things, which we are now in the midst of all that change. So weirdly, they kind of said like, yeah, it was a good thing for us because we did this. And now I know it's always good to look at the silver lining of anything, because you should, even the worst things in the world, but you got to look at the glass half full portion of it, the silver lining of what came out of it. So for us, we had some, you know. So.
Okay, Junior sends 5. Hello from Towski Valley. What is the thing you miss most from your snowboarding days in New Mexico?
Oh, so much.
Now we're super behind, so
okay, I know, but this
list quick.
I will, but so much. Junior, right? Is that the name?
Junior.
Man, I saw the other day that you guys got some snow, and I miss I miss the fresh snow there and the vibe, and New Mexico skiing and snowboarding is just very different than anywhere else, and there's something about it. And I was there in the early days of snowboarding there, and it was nice to be part of a new beginning happening there, and you know, the camaraderie from Taos all the way to Albuquerque, you know, from Sandia to Santa Fe to all the Angel Fire, all the different, we all knew each other. It was so small, snowboarding was so small that we all knew each other, and we'd get together for contests or meetups or things, and it was just a very fun, simple, primitive time. I say that again, the old simple times, and being a local there and snowboarding every single day.
Michelle sends $5. What are you most excited for with being able to check out Galactic Star Cruiser, Spence?
What am I most excited for?
To be able to check out.
Probably the lounge, whatever they're calling it.
I don't remember. I think I know what you're talking about. Like
yeah.
The lounge, like dining kind of area thing.
Yeah, there's the dining room, but then I think there's a lounge, like, you know, the hangout spot, and you know,
like what that's all like.
Yeah, like the decor and the set design is what I'm really kind of into.
Okay. Kyle, thank you for the 2. Wait for it. Awesome. Any changes for the better since COVID happened?
As far as Disneyland is concerned, or the
Yeah.
parks, I'm going to assume that that's what you're talking about. That's a really good question. You stumped me because
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, other than like we appreciate.
It's nice that things are coming back, but nothing has improved.
Yeah.
As far as the guest experience, I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like it's devolved a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say that. I don't mean to be negative. It's just that it's more expensive now. Mm-hmm. It's more difficult to get in there.
Yeah, I don't think anything really got better.
Sadly. And again, which, like what Katie said, it's not that we don't appreciate it being back, and that every little piece that comes back, we're very excited for, and we're grateful for, and we won't ever take it for granted. But you know, that aspect of you know, like I said, with the reservations and the Genie Plus, we don't appreciate those things. I'm sorry to say.
What's your favorite churro flavor? I'd say we're both pretty original.
Yeah.
The one for Pirates 50th was really good. I think it was lemonish or something. It tasted like Fruity Pebbles. The gold churro.
That was good. What about the donut one? Was good too.
I don't remember a donut.
Churro. Remember when they had the whole churro thing where
there was never a donut one.
There was. There was one that was like glazed. There was one in like Bugs Land that was really good.
I don't remember that at all. Katie, will you be making any more cooking videos soon? Your turkey meatballs were delicious.
Oh, those are so good.
Probably not until April sometime. Thank you, though. Becky, thank you for the 10. Good morning from Sicily, Italy. Wow. Oh. Buy something yummy to eat in Epcot for me. Oh, we will.
Do I say buongiorno?
Can't wait to get back to the States and go to Disney again. We've got 1.5 to 2.5 years left here with the Air Force. Well, thank you.
Oh, wow.
For your service, for you and everybody.
Good luck with that.
And can't wait. Thank you. Katie, what's your favorite princess? Probably Belle if I had to pick just one.
Mine is Snow White.
Which ducks are better, Disneyland or Magic Kingdom? I think they're all the same family.
But we sure love our Disneyland ducks.
We love Disneyland ducks. We love all Disney ducks. The Ants on a Log churro.
That was the one at Bugs Land. That was good.
What was it? I don't remember.
It was good, whatever it was.
I don't remember. Christy, thank you for the 10. Where's your favorite place to eat in Animal Kingdom? It's between Yak and Yeti to go and Nomad Lounge. Nomad Lounge, I'm going to say, is like number 1.
Although...
Oh, Pandora, Satuli.
Satuli
Canteen's so good.
Amazing for like, I would dare say quick service in a sense.
It is quick service.
Yeah.
Katie, have you heard of using cider vinegar to wash fruits? I use vinegar in general. I think vinegar is all the same. What is the temp in Disney during late March? What should I plan to pack? Well, you're in luck because we make a video where we will discuss all this about what to expect in March, but expect it to be warm. A little warm.
I mean, you could have some cold days scattered in there, but...
I wasn't... Oh, man, I flipped this thing.
Good job.
Way to fail. Here we go. What is the story behind why you guys don't ride Guardians? It just isn't fun and makes us sick.
I rode opening day. I also I rode Tower of Terror when I was over in
Let me just correct myself when I said it isn't fun. It's not fun when you're vomiting. That's what I mean. So it's fun if you don't get sick on it.
I'm just not a huge fan of like the drop thing.
Yeah.
It's not that I...
Like you'll do it, but
it doesn't scare me or anything. It's just like I just don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, there was a ride at...
oh my gosh, Ashley. Katie, would you rather kiss Patrick or go on Space Mountain? Guess I'm going to go on Space Mountain.
Good question. No, there was a ride at Six Flags years ago that was the predecessor to, you know, all these, like the Tower of Terror and Guardians thing. I think it was called Free Fall. And I never liked that either. And it would take you up and it would push you out and you would just drop.
Yeah, no, thank you. Anna, thank you for the 5. Love you guys. We'll be in Disneyland with the fam in October. Hope to see you there. We'll definitely be there at some point in October. Have you tried to ride all the rides during one day? I think we've like done something similar to that, but like we haven't done it as like a challenge.
Yeah.
Rise of the Resistance doesn't bother you guys though, right? No, not at all. There's like sometimes where I have to close my eyes in the escape pod, but it's nothing like that.
It happens so fast and it's over.
Yeah, I don't.
By the time your stomach kind of goes, whoa, it's over.
It doesn't get my stomach one bit at all. It's literally the screen part of it. I'm telling you, there's something about the screens that get me.
I'm always curious as to how far we're actually.
Well, think about it. You go up one floor, so you're falling that.
Mm.
That's what it is. It's like a floor. How long are you guys going to stay in Florida? A couple of weeks. Favorite TV show you're watching right now? Let's see if Spencer can name the favorite show that I watch every morning.
Oh, well, we call it Medical Mornings over here at the old Best Life Pad. She watches ER every morning.
I love ER so much.
But we're watching all the new episodes of Mrs. Maisel.
Oh, yeah. Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Yeah, I think it's season 3 or 4 or something like that.
Yeah, so we watched that.
But yeah,
we enjoyed Boba Fett. You know, there were some things about it that were kind of like, I didn't like those the speeder bike things that the little gang was driving around. I thought that was kind of hokey. There was a few things about it that were like, but overall it was cool. I take the adult out and the critical thinking out. I just try to enjoy those things for what they are and don't get too overly like, you know, freaked out about it. Like,
yeah,
it's like, look, it's fantasy and it's, you know, it's, who cares? You know what I mean?
Tessa, I'm not feeling sick or in pain at all. My neck is flared up again tonight, unfortunately. So that's why you can see I took a shower because I was cleaning and organizing, and so as far as like pain goes, it's just the stiff neck, and I'm trying not to take a lot of Advil. So that's why I'm like, if you see me, what is it, wincing? Is it
Excuse
wincing?
Me. Wincing? Yeah,
wincing?
I guess so.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. If you see that, it's just because it's stiffened up tonight. So, yay me! Tower of Terror loosened my gallstones in the hospital the next day. Ouch. Oh my gosh. Wow. Spencer, your edited videos are such an inspiration. I hope someday to meet you both. Hope to meet
Thank you.
That's so sweet.
Appreciate that.
Courtney Nakashima. Hey, Nakashima family.
Nakashima.
Thank you for the $25. Aloha, Katie and Spencer. I finally am here for a live. Glad to have you.
Good to have you.
We'll be back in December, and hopefully this time we'll be able to meet you two and the rest of the gang. We hope so.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Joe, thank you for the 7. By the way, the Nakashima family always sent us the
pineapple gummies.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that the surf on the North Shore of Oahu right now is massive, by the way.
Joe, thank you for the 7. When I get back to Disneyland, would like to have a drink with you guys and Patrick. Enjoy a ride on the wildest ride in the wilderness too with you. Of course. It's happened a few times where we've got to be it wasn't planned, but people that were viewing our channel, we happened to be with them on, an attraction, so that was always pretty cool. Thank you, Carter, for reminding everybody to hit that thumbs up button, please.
Thanks, Carter.
Chris, are you headed to Florida? Very soon. Very, very soon.
Before you know it.
Do you like to ride Everest? I enjoy it for every other reason. It does kind of like get me vertigo-y a little bit, but it's enough that like I'm okay to go on it once.
It's a very exciting attraction, yeah.
When you get motion sickness, it definitely can trigger it. But I think the fact that I can kind of see where I'm going and it's over pretty fast, I can handle that. If that part in the dark lasted any longer, I couldn't do that attraction. So, but I'm also better with practical than I am with screens. Like I can't go on Soarin', but I can go on Everest.
Yeah.
So there you go. The old Disco Yeti.
By the way, one of our moderators who's in here, Jinx Everywhere, Carter, has a channel called Jinx Everywhere. Mm-hmm. He's got a new video about Disneyland, so go check that out. I saw the thumbnail, Carter. I haven't watched the video yet, but I saw it.
I haven't either. I saw the thumbnail.
It looked like a fun thumbnail, so I'm sure the video's fun. Carter's a great guy and fun to go along his adventures with him. So please go check out his channel.
How did you two meet, and what's the age gap?
We met at Disneyland, and we are 17 years apart. We met through social media and being kind of in the Disneyland community, which it was kind of.
Who followed who?
Well, I followed many accounts at Disneyland.
But out of Katie and Spencer, who was following?
She was brags about this, but you were one of the accounts that I followed. But
'Cause I'm cool.
No, because anytime I wasn't at Disneyland, I wanted to be there, so I would look to see who was live and watch their stuff, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do the same thing, and that's where. Again, this was primitive Periscope days. Live streaming was brand new. It was the only platform that did that.
He wasn't a stalker.
No, I was not a stalker. So it was just one of those things, and we would see each other around the park,
Do not cancel your Blue Bayou reservation just because Pirates is down. Do not cancel it.
Yeah.
Blue Bayou is like awesome. Kyle, thank you for the 5. Going to Disneyland for the first time from Orlando with a 6-year-old and the wife. Staying one night at the Disneyland Hotel. You used to live in Orlando. Any advice? Okay, well, first of all, that's awesome.
Good hotel choice.
Any advice? That's a tough one. Try to rope drop.
Yeah,
I would say since you're so close on property, my nose is so itchy.
Do they get early entry for the hotels?
I don't know. I can't comment on that.
That used to be a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's happening, but if you can, I would ask when you get there if you can do that. And the pool over there is amazing. If you get any time to check out their pool.
But I definitely think try to get there like rope drop. Try to get into the Esplanade about like 45 minutes before the park opens, and you'll be happy.
That way you can get a lot of rides in, and you may not have to purchase Genie Plus.
If you're going in the morning.
If you're going
Take
in the
a
morning.
break in the afternoon and go back at night.
Yeah.
But that also kind of works at Walt Disney World too. Sam, thank you for the 5. What are your favorite Disneyland quick service meals? Sam, we made a video about this, and we really worked very hard on it and like really concentrated. But I
Just
think
name one.
Yeah, I was gonna say let me at least name one so that I'm not completely dismissing you. But I would say like if I just had to pick like a quick one.
One that's not in our.
Okay, one that's not in our video. That's a quick service. I feel like let's go basic, and I'm gonna say a corn dog. Like a corn dog is just a quick
Disneyland
thing.
corn dogs are.
Or Bengal barbecue. That's quick service, and that's probably like. Again, those aren't in our video, but check out our video. We just put it out, I think yesterday. But it's really comprehensive, and I think if you're looking for those answers, we answered it, and it'll be more informative for you.
Yeah, there's some good ones in there.
Serena, thank you for the 5. Howdy, y'all gonna be in Disneyland or DCA this coming weekend? Me and the fam will be there, and I'd love to finally get my strong woman selfie with you, Katie. I don't think we'll be there this weekend. I think we'll be in Orlando pretty soon.
We haven't been doing weekends. Plus, a lot of them get booked up. So you don't see us there much on weekends.
What is your favorite rope drop strategy?
Well, it depends on what you want to get done.
Yeah,
there's a few different angles, you know what I mean? Yeah, like literally and figuratively.
Yeah, sometimes we like to just eat breakfast and watch everybody rush off.
Yeah.
Sometimes we like to go on rides. So I think it just depends on what your strategy is, but you can pretty much do almost anything you want to do in the morning at Disneyland.
That first 2 hours is that's the golden time. I always tell people like go straight to Rise, and because it's the slowest.
If you're into that, yeah.
Yeah, but it's the lowest amount of wait time without doing GD Plus of the entire day. But some people like to go straight to Peter Pan, go right through the castle. That's a fun thing. Going to run straight to the castle, through the tunnel, and right to Peter Pan is a pretty classic scenario that's been going on for years and years and years.
Eva says, any advice for couples who work together? Oh man, hang on to your butts.
Yeah.
It is, like, let me say something real quick.
We're still learning.
I used to, the one thing that's there's many things that are challenges in any job that you have. One of the challenges in this job has been having to be together 24/7. You don't really have, and you have to work together. So, like, think about how hard it is to work with your coworkers, but then you're working with your significant other, and you're not just working with your significant other, but you're working with them full-time, 24/7. When I used to have another job, the thing that made it a little less challenging in certain areas was that I could clock out. At the end of the day, no matter how hard my shift was, I could clock out, and that was it.
Yeah, you put it away. Same with me with stage managing.
You just can't do that.
Even if I did a 12 or 15-hour day, when it was over, and I didn't think about it until, sometimes I had to do some homework, but
it was still at the end of the day, though.
For this thing, and I will say it as Reader's Digest version as I can, but if I were to tell you the amount of hours that goes into what we do and the effort that goes into what we do, we don't like to complain about it because we enjoy what we do.
And we're not complaining.
We're not complaining, but I just don't think, because it's not anything that anyone sees, but to make a video happen, I think there's sometimes a misnomer that, we just go turn on the camera and we go to the park and then we put it out. It's a lot more than that. And that's all I'll tell you. There's a bunch of planning that goes into it. First of all, the planning that Katie has to do with getting reservations, and then figuring out, what our video is going to be. A lot of times it's the video idea comes first. And, sometimes it's park driven about something new or whatever, getting that reservation, getting there in time, shooting the video in the way that, knowing how I'm going to edit this video, because editing will take anywhere from 4 to 8 hours. It depends on the video. And I'm talking 4 hours of not moving from a chair and editing a video. And then while I'm doing that, she's planning the next day or working on something that's related to what we're doing, or taking care of the stuff that needs to be done in life. Like that I can't move. I'm at a computer for minimum 4 hours. That's a fast edit for me, 4 hours. So
that's where it was.
And then when that's done, the thumbnail has to be created, the description has to be created, the title has to be created, the tags. Thumbnail. You're talking on a typical day, we'll get up at 6 in the morning, sometimes earlier for her because she's doing makeup and hair. We'll get to the park, we'll do the shoot. If we're lucky, we leave at 1 or 2. We get home, I edit until 6 o'clock at night. We then do all the necessary things, the title, the thumbnail, all that stuff. The video's up by hopefully 6:30, 7:30 at night, sometimes 8:30 at night. And then it's like...
And that's if nothing went wrong.
That's a perfect day.
And then you have to see, I have to share it. I have to make sure it gets to every social media outlet. And then I'd have to, not I'd have to, but we want to be able to answer comments, answer DMs, answer emails, talk about the merch stuff. So it's like,
and again, we're not complaining.
We're not complaining. We're just sharing the differences of like, you're doing all this with your significant other
on top of it.
So it's not just, you're doing that. There's one thing if you're doing this by yourself, that's one level.
That's
but
heavy.
To take it to the next level is that like in between sometime or at some point you kind of like you have to be careful because you don't want to put your relationship on autopilot to
or
where
the
like
rest
that
of
doesn't
your
exist.
Life or your family or your friends because it becomes all encompassing to the point of you just rinse and repeat and do this every single day, and all of a sudden you look up and it's been 2 weeks.
And then the product doesn't look real. That's another thing. Like, you can't. If we become too zombie-like, you're not even getting the best product. You're getting Katie and Spencer just making content to make content, and we never wanted to do that. So there's a lot.
And I say that about anybody who does what we do on the daily basis. Hats off because. Everybody has a different approach, but there's no real work around the work or the time put in. It's just how it is. If you're putting out daily content, now if you're putting out 1 a week, 3 a week, you got some room there. You got some, but it is, I just sometimes you hear things like, "Why don't you get a real job? Oh, all you do is go to a theme park." It's like, no.
I would challenge anybody to go do that.
Right, and I'm not talking about just putting up some random clip on YouTube.
Also don't get me wrong too, because when I was like in the medical field, that is way harder. Like you can't, like there's no comparing. Like that is way harder. But it's the do I get to clock out? No. Am I working with my boyfriend 24/7? Yeah.
Right.
So there's give and take with any job you do, but as far as me, like I think it's different when you work for yourself and you have to rely on yourself. Something goes wrong, it's on you. Whereas I used to like have like support and a team and guidance, and you don't have that. But of course, like being in the medical field was so much harder, and I didn't even have to work in the pandemic. I can't even imagine.
Well, and
somebody having
and the same thing about stage management. Working on huge shows that require a commitment of attention and discipline and managing a giant crew and having to there's a lot of stress involved, and it's a very hard job. But again, at the end of the day, I can close up that script and take the headset off, and I don't have to revisit this till 6 in the next morning.
Yeah, I guess the point that we're trying to make though is all of the challenges that you have in your job, we also have those too with this. I know that you're just seeing it looks
and I'm glad that it does, because it shouldn't look like like a movie. You go watch a movie, the last thing you're thinking about is on the other side of that camera there's like 40 people and lights and the setup it took to do just one shot, and they shoot 3. If you're lucky on a movie, they're shooting 3 pages of script per day. That's a lot. So when you're talking about how much it takes to create something that they don't want you to think about it, they don't want you to think about
Somebody said make a video of you making a video. That would be so
I thought about
hard.
that.
That would be
tough.
Next level difficult. We would have to have somebody actually follow us around because we can't.
It's kind of like when I went to do the piece on Melrose that day, and I filmed myself doing a piece. It was like having to like do 2 things at once and like try to stay in the painting that I was doing, but then step out and cover myself doing it, interview friends, talk about it, set up shots, have a vision for the edit while I'm doing this thing where I had to split my brain.
Yeah,
so
all I know is
it's a good idea.
All I know is people. Somebody said Magic Journeys. They spend so much time editing their videos.
Yeah.
They do such a good job, and we've watched Miguel. We've seen Miguel edit, and he's actually helped Spencer and they've talked shop before, and they do such a good job.
No, they're amazing. Yeah.
And again, they do it all themselves. They do everything themselves. They work, and we do too. So,
and the same thing about being in a relationship and doing this. And so, there's days, look, let's be honest, like, I don't care who you are, how great your relationship is, there are days when you butt heads. And that's a natural thing. And so, we don't have room for that, especially going to a place like Disneyland and having a disagreement or going in there.
Yeah, video still has to get posted.
Yeah, and we can't really. That's our job and what we do here isn't to. We're trying to take you out of normal life and let you kind of enjoy, the theme park and it's an escapism type of thing. Mm-hmm. So why would we want to put you through what we're going through? It's not fair. It's not what the product is. And it's the same thing with anything you see on television.
Yeah, let me tell you the awkwardness of we're in such a massive fight and we're like, okay, we have to edit this video or we have to talk about the thumbnail and I'm just like, oh god, I don't even want to
or we gotta shoot right and we're angry at each other and we gotta shoot something.
And I really don't even want to be in the same room as this dude, right. And then I'm having to
But I will say that
it helps.
It helps because we then go into mode of what we have to do and we start interacting with each other and then it lightens it up because
Sorry, we're trailing off.
The last thing I'll say is when you're in a fight and it's the other one doesn't want to give in and you don't want to talk to each other and it's hard to kind of break that ice. We have no choice but to break the ice and then we're like, you are funny and it's no big deal and I love you and don't worry, this isn't it's not a deal breaker, it's just a disagreement like everybody has and you're only human if you have that and if you can't admit that, you're not dealing with reality. So anyways.
Anna, thank you for the 5. What is the best strategy for Halloween and the Oogie Boogie nights at Disneyland, Disney California? I'm so excited to be there for spooky season. I would say save going on the rides until maybe later. I'm not really in that headspace. Sadly.
Well, here's the thing: is I would say don't even think about rides because
I would say
there's so much going on.
Most people do want to though, so.
But I would say get there before the 3 hours early that you're allowed to do the rides because
it's slammed then though.
Coming from our standpoint of us trying to do everything that's offered in the party,
it's insane.
We're running around literally sweating and running.
Save the treat trails for the end of the night. Yeah. That's what I would do. Courtney Nakashima, thank you for the 5. Are you going to get Patrick the Shamrock Ravioli from Costco? I was the one who sent the clip to you on Instagram.
Dude, how much did I freak out when I saw that?
He did.
And she was rolled her eyes basically at me, and I'm like, no, that has to happen. I didn't even know that was a thing, Courtney. I guess it's been there in years past. I didn't know this, so thank you for revealing that to me because that is happening.
Yeah. We are going to Flower and Garden. Somebody asked that.
Yeah.
What software do you use when editing and uploading videos?
I just use iMovie.
Yep.
I have no need for other things, to be fair, and I just don't feel like learning anything else anyways. But what was it? What was the other question about that?
I already forgot. Sorry.
It was editing software and something else.
That was it. Tessa, thank you for the 5. With the gift of living so close, have you ever felt the parks begin to get repetitive or boring or a loss of the magic? I would worry about that. So great question, but no, they don't get repetitive, boring, and the magic doesn't get lost. That was something I kind of feared too, because naturally we get repetitive. But what does happen, and I noticed it happen with me, maybe not so much Spence yet, but I actually grew up going in Disneyland. I've probably gone on those rides, even though I'm younger than Spencer. I've probably been on most of those rides, maybe 10,000 times more than him.
Yeah.
So when I don't get to go on Big Thunder Mountain, it doesn't matter to me. I could care 100% less. I like it, but it's not a deal breaker for me. Rides are not fun at Disneyland for me. Fun at Disneyland to me is just being there. I don't care if I'm there picking up horse poop. If I was there picking up horse poop, that would still be enjoyable to me. So
and also,
it's different for me.
The way I perceive it is the place has so many different angles to approach that if I even start to think I'm getting bored with it, I just go, oh, you know what? I'm going to focus on this today. I'm going to focus on that, or different things. There's so many different angles to approach it
that keeps it mixed up.
It keeps it fresh for me, yeah. Because if we say oh, do you want to go on Mansion? Oh, we just did that yesterday. I'm like, yeah, okay, let's do something else. Because there's so many angles. You know what I mean?
Chili Mac Bread Bowl or Clam Chowder Bread Bowl. Have you watched our latest video? We're always going to say the Chili Mac.
Chili Mac.
If you could have been One ride in your backyard from the park, which one would it be?
That's a great question.
I feel like I would love to have the Matterhorn in my backyard.
That's what I was thinking.
It just
because it
like
visually
it
would look cool.
I feel like it would just be fun to have. Oh, hey Mac.
Although, Mac's here. Hi Mac. I would have to say the train.
That'd be cool. Tips for dealing with crowds during grad nights. Don't go. Honestly, when it's grad nights, I try not to be there as much as possible. But if you are going to go and it's a grad night, I'd say bring your patience. I have to be honest with you.
Yeah. Because
they get really rowdy and they act, not very good. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes you get lucky and lightning strikes and they are good, but woof.
It is weird, and because I've heard this from people that have experienced it year after year, and they're like, there are certain, because I think they do it by school district or something.
Something like that, or there's like multiple schools. It's not just like, There's certain schools that have reputations for being rowdier than others. I don't know what they are, but yeah, I don't know either.
Some nights you'll hear reports from like our security friends saying like, oh boy, last night was wild, or how was it tonight? Oh, you know what? Kids were great. They weren't, this and that. So it
just depends.
It's a toss-up.
How are the crowd levels typically at the end of March? Pretty high. They start to build towards
because of spring break.
Because spring break and it's a really nice time of year. Food and Wine Festival is really in the in the heart of it. But again, it's very hard to say because the reservations always throw a monkey wrench in that. I don't know for sure.
And we get asked that kind of question a lot. What's the best day of the week to go and all this stuff? This year has broken the historical reference bank as far as normally this time of year it's this.
Yeah, because if you look at Walt Disney World, normally the off season was January, February, and it was slammed.
It was packed. So
I think there's a lot of different reasons, for that.
I think the rules are being rewritten now, in a sense of all that kind of stuff.
Which extinct Disney World attraction do you regret that you never got a chance to experience? Great movie ride.
Great movie ride. The Sky Bucket's there because they had them too, like we did. Mr. Toad's over there. But movie ride was at Studios, but I guess same question.
When do you guys head to Florida? Very soon.
Very soon.
Katie, do you wear makeup when you go to Disney World or just tinted sunscreen? I wear tinted sunscreen, but mostly just sunscreen in general. And then I wear a little bit of makeup. I don't wear a lot.
I'm not.
I wear a lot on my eyes because I just like to, but yeah.
Sorry, I yawned. I'm not bored. I was in the studio today, and so.
But wait, why does it mean? I feel like there's a little bit of seriousness to that. When I yawn, you immediately think I'm bored.
Well, it's an old, like, in like old movies and cartoons and things. It usually was like when people go, somebody's talking, they go yawn or yawn, like oh, this is boring. It's making me go to sleep, kind of thing.
But yawning just means that like you're needing more oxygen.
We know what it means clinically, Katie, but it's just.
It just means you're relaxed and your breathing slowed, so you need more oxygen, and therefore your body is.
It's in reference to being bored, and it always has been that in a social sense. So whatever.
Huh. What makeup do you wear, Katie? I use what is it called? I actually have a reel where I posted the makeup I use. I can't remember the Tarte C, like something with the C, Hydroflex. I use a couple of drops of that, and then I mix it with like an illuminator. So that's it.
Thank you, Yvonne. Yeah, 696 people in here. We got a lot of people in here, but only 56 thumbs up.
What?
That is unacceptable, people.
No, we can't let that happen. No, everybody, we're gonna take a second.
Let's listen to Yvonne.
Spencer, what makeup do you wear to the parks? You wear sunscreen?
Yeah, that's about
Lots of sunscreen.
Yeah.
Okay, we're at 284 thumbs up.
Oh, okay.
We can do better than that.
Yeah, we can.
What's your favorite Starbucks drink? Shaken iced espresso with no regular sweetener and like 2 pumps of, maybe 1 pump or 2 of sugar-free vanilla with almond milk.
cold brew or just an iced coffee or a regular dark brew with cream. I'm very simple.
Yeah. You're boring. See?
No, I just don't.
See?
I just don't need.
What flavor ice cream's your favorite? Say it.
Well, I do like
he's
a
gonna
good
say
vanilla.
See?
But a good one.
See?
It's not
If
boring.
you were to get if you were to get
It's
a
a lot of
milkshake,
flavor.
if you were to get a milkshake, what flavor are you getting?
Oh, vanilla milkshakes are the best. They're the best.
He's so bland.
You know what I used to do though?
What do you eat for? What's your favorite thing to eat for breakfast?
Eggs.
Not eggs. When you wake up almost every day, you always eat a piece of.
Well, it's with my coffee. I have a piece of toast.
Bland.
Bland.
He's Mr.
Well,
Bland.
sourdough.
He's Mr. Bland.
Sourdough has flavor.
Okay, so you know what's that Christmas movie, Mr. Ice and Mr. Snow, or Mr. Ice and Mr. Heat Miser? You're Mr. Bland.
No.
Hello everyone in the chat. Hello. Carter says vanilla bean is the best ice cream. No.
It's got a lot of flavor.
It does not. It has a lack of flavor.
You're just saying it because it looks plain.
It
doesn't
does
have
look plain and it looks beautiful.
It doesn't matter what it looks like. It's what it tastes like.
Some people are saying vanilla ice cream rocks. Nothing wrong with vanilla. There's a lot wrong with vanilla.
That's also a misnomer to say something that's so vanilla. It's like it's a term
bland.
used for bland, even though it's not the case. Like if something is not.
We're at 354 thumbs up.
Oh, we're doing good. Thanks, you guys. Anyways, the vanilla conversation.
Cheryl says, Spencer, I love vanilla, especially vanilla bean.
Vanilla bean. That's what I'm saying.
I love sourdough too, but my point is.
Oh, don't try to make up for it.
No, I'm not trying to make up for it. I'm just saying.
Someone backpedaling? I think so.
No. I love chocolate. I'm Team Spencer. I love vanilla. Chocolate malt with vanilla ice cream. I could do some vanilla, but not plain vanilla.
You know what I used to like though? I used to like a lot from 31 Flavors. I liked rainbow sherbet. I used to like that.
That's a good one. That's shocking that you like that.
I loved it. The color
it's so
amazing.
flavorful.
I used to like chocolate chip. I also used to like
chocolate chip. Wow, you're crazy here.
I used to like Rocky Road.
What? Oh my gosh.
Cookie dough.
Wow.
What about a thrifty ice cream, chocolate malted crunch?
That's a shocker that you even like that,
Yeah.
because that's pretty adventurous for you.
Apparently, I'm not as vanilla as you think.
Yes, you are.
No.
Christy sends 10. Thank you. I had to go meet Greg McCullough this year at Festival of the Arts after watching your first video. How did
great.
you find all the? Did you find all the hidden characters? I did in the print.
So cool. He's a great dude.
Katie and Spencer, how is the drops in Pirates of the Caribbean? Because I don't like drop rides. It's not bad.
They're just kind of some
If you're a little kid like Kaylee, it scares her still. So, I love thrifty ice cream. Dang it,
yeah.
So good. Now we're gonna have to go get ice cream.
They still have it at some locations,
Yeah, they do.
Because
Most, I think,
CVS took over that chain.
No, Rite Aid.
Rite Aid. My bad. Rite Aid took over that chain, but they still have the thrifty ice cream in some of the locations.
They do at almost all of them.
Well,
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any that didn't.
Well, I have.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe I've just gotten lucky. Cake or ice cream? Cake.
Yeah, I would say cake.
Hands down cake.
Yeah.
What flavor cake do you like?
Oh
God, it's gonna be vanilla, isn't it?
Yellow cake. Bomb.
So vanilla. What's frosting? What's your frosting flavor?
Chocolate.
Okay.
Chocolate on the yellow cake.
Okay. All right.
The like the Duncan Hines, oh yeah.
The fudgy stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Wait. What's your favorite cookie?
Probably chocolate chip, but I do like a good peanut butter cookie. It's kind of that salty, sweet, oh man.
Wait, hold on.
Like those chocolate chips you had the other night. The hot
Oh,
ones.
the chocolate chip cookies. Okay, so you like a plain chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah,
I'll agree with you there.
Fresh out the oven.
Yeah, I'll agree with you
there.
there.
You can't even hold them up. They go. Ooh.
What about cheesecake?
Oh, New York cheesecake, dude.
We both agree on cheesecake. Good job.
Standard.
But
legit.
wait! You're at Cheesecake Factory. You can pick any flavored cheesecake, and it can't be original plain. What are you picking?
Man, there's so many.
I'm saying
I used to
Godiva chocolate.
I used to like white chocolate raspberry truffle. That was good.
That's so gross.
Strawberry, where it was regular, but it had the fresh strawberries on top.
What about Reese's peanut butter?
Not in a cheesecake.
Who's more romantic, Katie or Spencer?
I don't know.
I'd say me. I'm much more romantic. No, I think I'm more romantic.
I mean, in the broad sense of the term.
What does the broad sense of the term mean?
Like, you like cry at a lot of things that you see, like, oh, that's so sweet. He just told me
but like,
this and that in a movie, and some guy's like, you know,
I'm more
you're the reason I got up this morning, doll.
That's
and she's
sweet.
like, oh, that's so sweet. It's the sweetest thing I've ever heard. And I'm like, it's a line in a movie that was written for the guy to make him look cool.
Oh, just let me be romantic.
Oh, boy.
Terry, thank you for the 10. Hey, my favorite Disney duo. Spencer, what is your favorite carrot cake churro or pumpkin spice churro?
Oh, dude.
She ain't living that down. Terry, high five to you.
Is Steve Hall still here? Steve's laughing right now. He's probably falling over in his chair.
What is your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Samoa.
I'm going to agree with you.
I want Samoa of those.
Are they even called Samoas anymore?
I don't know.
No, they're probably called
You can buy them.
different.
Keebler makes them. They're like coconut.
They're not the same.
Yeah, they are.
No, they are not.
100%.
No, they're not.
100%.
Chips or fries? Fries.
Fries.
Fries, but like not crispy fries.
Okay, but what kind of chips? If you're choosing chips, what?
Doritos.
Okay.
Nacho cheese Doritos.
I do like those. I also like
the sour cream and cheddar Pringles. Or not Pringles,
Lay's.
Lay's.
Yeah, or the regular
Ruffles.
or the regular Lay's, the thin, salty Lay's potato chips.
See, again, bland.
Bland. Those things are salty.
Those are so boring.
Those are salty as heck.
Okay.
And that they're just so thin and light. Oh.
Mashed potatoes or baked potatoes? Mashed all the way.
Yeah, I guess mashed.
100% mashed.
Garlic mashed.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
Bleh.
No, what? You don't like garlic mashed potatoes?
No, it's just that it takes away from the buttery potato flavor.
No, it doesn't.
Garlic is so dominating in that.
Oh, but it's garlic butter.
Yeah, I guess.
It's better.
What would you say is the number one thing you need to do on a trip for the first time visitors? Max says you and her are literally the same person.
Right on, Mac. I knew I liked you. An absolute must to Disneyland, I would
That's
say
a tough one.
the train.
Yeah, definitely the train.
Because it's, it's something that Walt loved and I love. And then I would say, like Peter Pan, some of the dark rides, like that classic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then have a churro and
I would
corn
say
dog
Mark Twain.
Mark Twain.
Steak or lobster.
And then Pirates of the Caribbean, sorry.
Steak. Filet mignon.
Steak. Yeah.
Pancakes or waffles? Pancakes.
Waffles.
Oh,
I ain't waffling around.
What is your favorite meal at Carthage Circle? It used to be the cheddar biscuits. Now it's kind of like any kind of pasta they have.
What did we have last time?
The pasta.
We both did?
I think so. Oh no, I had the salmon. Salmon was really good.
That was a question earlier.
Nope. He said seafood restaurant. Is Carthage Circle a seafood restaurant?
Well, but you could have
Really
at least salvaged the question and said, I had a good salmon over there.
Could have salvaged.
Yeah, instead you had no answer. Wah, wah.
Screw you.
So just like.
You're so vanilla. Am I being vanilla right now? No, because you like vanilla.
Because I don't consider that a...
Sweet tea, Shelby. Thank you for the 5. Katie and Spencer, I have recommended quite a few people to subscribe to you all. You're amazing.
Thank you.
You are all the best. You two complement each other very well. Oh, you're amazing. I love you. Haunted or Pirates?
Haunted.
I'm going to say Pirates.
But I love Pirates. Like the two of them. Those
That's
are must-dos. Like back to that other question.
Yeah.
Haunted and Pirates, if you don't experience those when you go to Disneyland, you missed it.
Must do. Orange juice or milk with breakfast?
Orange
OJ.
juice. Yeah.
We agree on that.
Although I am a fan of a nice glass of ice cold milk. My cookies or brownies. 100%.
I cannot drink milk to save all. I can't even picture.
How about a nice big tablespoon of mayonnaise followed by a glass of milk? I know how to make her gag.
I can't.
Just a big old scoop of mayo. Just.
Oh, that's so gross. I can't.
Okay.
That or drinking plain white milk. Oh, I'm sorry. There's few things I like on this earth that like I don't like raw celery. I don't like mayonnaise, and I don't like drinking cold white milk.
Oh, love cold milk.
Ew! Stop! Ew! You're so gross. Ugh. No. Ugh. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Dogs. How do you get a reservation for Blue Bayou? I think you have to go at like 3 in the morning. I don't know. It's ridiculous, and I won't feed into that negativity of Disneyland, not you. Cheryl sends 5. You two crack me up. What is your favorite retro candy from the Candy Palace? Remember those little boxes? The little clear boxes. Yes, and that. Oh man.
The sour
I used to
balls?
get the little Mickey. No, they were little clear boxes. They were like that big, and I used to save them, and they had a gold Disneyland on the outside. Oh, man.
I used to like the red sour balls, the goofy sour balls or whatever.
Yeah, those aren't retro though.
They were there when I was a kid.
I'm just kidding. Brittany, thank you for the 5. Hi from Oregon. What's your niece's favorite place to eat at the parks? She doesn't really like to eat at the parks yet. She likes to have her cheese crunchies and her little sandwich that my mom or somebody makes him. Her.
She's not concerned with food. She just wants to see the princesses.
Yeah.
And go on the teacups.
Would you rather have cold milk or barf? What's wrong with cold milk? I can drink chocolate milk because it tastes like chocolate or like ice cream, but like white milk.
She probably likes strawberry quick too.
I would drink that, but I can't say I love it.
Like strawberry quick, it makes me sick.
Just milk in general.
Your style is whack. You ate the Mac.
Justin,
not you, Mac.
Thank
like
you,
the Mac.
Justin. Thank you for the 10. Spencer, my daughter and I got to meet you last year, and she still brags about it to my wife.
Aww.
That is so cute. We love watching Best Life and Beyond and never skip an ad.
Thank you.
Could you please shout out my daughters, Gabby and Maddie?
Gabby and Maddie. Hello. Thanks for watching, you guys.
Jeremy, thank you for the 5. Spencer, Katie, are you guys heading to Volcano Bay when you're out in Orlando? We're going to try.
I hope so.
I think we'll be able to do it if all goes according to plan. So
I want to go hang out with Bo.
Yeah. Ranch and waffles, no. I'm not a big ranch fan. Like, I'll dip some fries in it here and there, but
I like ranch when it's good ranch. I don't like the kind that's kind of got too much zing to it. I like a nice classic ranch.
Sorry, Best Life is the best. I love that. Do you prefer water parks or the beach?
The beach.
Would you rather?
But I like water parks that
love that
emulate the beach, like Volcano Bay.
Yeah. Would you rather stay at home or go out for breakfast?
Go out for breakfast.
Go out for breakfast.
That's something I like to do as like a thing. Sometimes I just like to go out for breakfast.
So are we gonna go out for breakfast tomorrow?
Oh, can we?
Can we though? Let's
drink coffee and just sit
Dude,
there and
let's
eat.
do it.
You know.
Oh my God, let's do it.
We have to get.
We're going to Disneyland tomorrow, but we can still go and get breakfast.
True, because breakfast places are open early.
You bet.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do it for real? Don't tease me, boy.
I like a good greasy spoon.
What does that even mean?
You've never heard that term?
Shut up! What does that
I thought
even
for
mean?
sure you'd know what that means. It refers to. It refers to like a very like modest, not overdone type of like restaurant that's just like they're not afraid to like use the grease or the butter and just.
I like a good greasy spoon.
Right? Isn't
Say
that what
it
it
again.
I like to enjoy a good greasy spoon.
You stupid.
Yeah.
Black tie or comfy clothes? Comfy clothes.
Comfy clothes.
We never get dressed up. We don't like it at all. We'll do it, but like we don't like it.
Wear a black tie and have myself a martini.
That's kind of why we're Disney people, because you don't have to get too. I think like California Grill, all you have to do is take off your hat and you can't have flip flops or like ripped jeans.
Right.
Done.
You can't look like a complete slob.
Yeah, you can still kind of look a little slobby, but it's all right. Same thing with Club 33. I was in there and like, I remember one time after being in the parks, I looked a little ragged, and they were like, "You're fine."
They're like, "You're not allowed to come in."
Have you ever dined at the Royal Table in Cinderella Castle? I've been trying to get reservations for, I don't know, 3 months.
It has not been decreed.
I still cannot get one.
No.
Biscuits and greasy gravy. Oh, I love biscuits and gravy. Do you like biscuits and gravy?
Yeah, they're not bad.
What's with the high note?
I mean, it's not something I'm like, yeah. Like, I'd rather just have classic potatoes, eggs, toast, and bacon, and I'm good.
Okay, no, you get to pick a side. It's not about
What do you mean? You didn't tell me that. You said, "Do you like biscuits and gravy?" And I'm like, yeah, that's all right.
No, but like you went off on like,
I have no idea what's going on.
like biscuits and gravy as like a side. I wasn't saying like as an entree. Do you like biscuits and gravy?
It's always,
And you're like, yeah,
I'd rather just have toast or a bagel,
that's it.
if that's what you're asking. You didn't say, if you were to pick a side, would you have biscuits and gravy? I was like, no, I wouldn't. It's too much, and I always feel wasteful because even you get them, and like you'll leave like 3 of them there. You'll have like a bite of one, and you're like, "I love biscuits and gravy so much."
Is that what I sound like?
Yeah.
It's true. When I'm eating biscuits and gravy, I'm like, oh no.
Katie will get like a full breakfast, side of pancakes, and biscuits and gravy. It's like, dude.
I'll get a side, and I think
I
think I'm gonna eat it all, and then I eat like 2 bites, and I'm like, oh, that was a lot. What was I thinking?
Do you want any of my pancakes? I'm like, no. That's why I didn't order any. Adam, on the other hand, can actually eat that. Adam will order 2 full breakfasts and eat all of it. And he's a big guy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking like...
Dude, Adam can eat, like, that's the best part about hanging out with him is because, like, him and I worked well together because I always order way more than I'm ever going to possibly eat because I just want a couple bites of it. Adam, whatever I couldn't finish, he's like, got it! And he could just eat it.
Or he'd say, like, you know, I'm going to get the number 2, which is a full breakfast meal or whatever, and then can I get an extra plate of, you know, extra side of bacon or something, and they'll go, oh, well, you have to get the whole meal, and he's like, all right, just give me 2 of them.
Yeah, give me 2 of them then.
Yeah.
I love it.
And usually they're like, well, it's going to cost you more. He's like,
so?
Didn't ask that. Do I get more?
Got it. I'm hungry.
2 of those, yeah.
Have you ever had a Scotch egg? Amazing. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
Spencer, can you say it's the bee's knees?
It's the bee's knees.
When...
How did that ever... I guess it was just like because it rhymed, and it was probably in that era of like, you know, cool cats and swinging gals.
Favorite Disney Springs restaurant?
Oh.
There's a lot there. That's too hard to pick.
We liked
everything. Every single
what was it,
thing.
Jock Lindsay's, because that was where we did my birthday.
We liked...
Speaking of Adam. Boathouse was really good.
What was the place that we ate at with everyone? The secret one.
Oh!
Enzo's, Maria and
Enzo's was good.
Enzo's?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Are we keeping
Enzo's.
you up?
I'm gonna smack you.
I'm gonna smack ya.
There's a lot of good places there, I'll tell you what.
Would you rather eat at Blue Bayou or go to Cantina for dinner? Blue Bayou.
Yeah.
Just to smell. Everything smells there. Smells good. Have homecoming reservations. Have you been? Nope. Didn't get a reservation for that either.
All I hear about.
Boathouse, so good.
Yeah, Boathouse is good. You go for the rolls and stay for the steak.
Yeah.
We went for Valentine's Day, remember?
Yeah, that was when we went with Dylan and Michael, and we did a Valentine's Day thing, and like we came out.
You can even eat in a boat there if you're lucky enough. You get to eat in a boat.
Yeah. Favorite country to visit at Epcot?
Mexico
for him. I'm gonna say Germany and Mexico.
Although I do like Germany.
I love that.
Yeah, France is good too, though.
France is great.
UK is good. You got those fish and chips. I'm gonna keep going.
Have you been to Three Bridges at Coronado? Nope. There's a lot we still haven't done.
I've heard of that place.
I've heard of it too. Scotch eggs are big in England. It's a soft-boiled egg wrapped in ground sausage and then fried. Yeah, that's not something I would eat. I can see how it would be good, but I don't like. I don't really care for ground sausage. I'll eat it, but it's not my favorite thing. And then I don't even really care for hard-boiled eggs. I only eat those for like nutrition, so it's not something that I would be drawn to. The fried part probably be bomb. I'm sure it would be good, but it's just not something I would want.
I was thinking you were going to say something like it's raw quail eggs baked in a cow's stomach.
Which probably would actually be good.
Yeah.
Harmonious or Enchantment? Harmonious.
Yeah, it's a good show.
What Disney resort in Florida is your dream stay? We still haven't stayed at, what's it called again? The new one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, why can't I think of it? Has Topolino there. Oh my gosh, it's bothering me.
I can't think of the name of it.
I know.
What is it?
Why can't I think of the name? I found it. Why can't I think of the name of it? Riviera!
We've hung out there, but we haven't stayed there.
Be Yourself Adventures. Hi, Spencer and Katie. It's been a while. I and the rest of the family got the virus really bad.
Oh, Larry. Sorry,
How bad did you get it? Like, are you, like, on the mend? Like, did you just have really bad symptoms? Because that sucks if you did, and I hope that you all get better soon.
Yeah.
Riviera. Yes, Riviera. Thank you. Do you think Disney will bring back celebrations like Get Your Ears On or Disney Goes Purple? I don't. I think, well, my first instinct is no. But then again, you never know. Let me see. Christy, thank you for the 5. Have you done behind the scenes tour at Epcot? Nope. We wish we could, but I didn't even think about it.
Is that a flower and garden thing?
No, it's behind the seeds. It's like living with the land type thing.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
I knew it was related to plants because of the seed thing.
Yeah. Will you be paying a visit to Yeehaw Bob again? He's awesome. If we can have, we're not there for a month again. We're there for just a couple of weeks, which I know
think we're gonna get over there.
It sounds like a lot, but you know, so.
Larry said he's still fighting it. Thank you both. Lungs have been hit hard.
I'm so sorry. Take an expectorant if you can.
Yeah.
That helped a lot of my friends that had it. Not people you all know. I'm talking my personal. Can't wait to try that mac and cheese chili bread bowl, dude. It's so good. What would be your dream job at Disney? Oh, we've talked about this before. Yours was a train thing.
Yeah, driving the train would be cool. I guess I would need some training though.
Did you mean that?
I did, 100%.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Spence, favorite marker as a young graph kid?
Well, Uni-Wide was the kind of the cool thing to have.
That's my nickname, Uni-Wide.
Uni-Wide. Pilot marker, you know.
This sounds like a bricky question. Do you enter through the right tunnel or the left tunnel at Disneyland?
Well,
TBH, we enter both.
It just depends on the day. A lot of times we go left.
What if the whole time we've been like, you know, days that like we don't have like the best day where it's like everything seems to go wrong, we drop the memory card.
Then it's based on what tunnel you go through?
What if?
Bricky would probably say yes, it is.
You're right.
You know.
Do not sleep or lay on your back. Yes, yeah, exactly. What does this say? Oh. I don't know what that means. Okay, here we go. Would you rather ride the Mark Twain or the train for 1 hour straight? Train. Do you think Paint the Night will come back? Someday, yeah. I think it was way too popular. I also think Magic Happens will come back. Did you know, I think we're like close to the anniversary of when it debuted. It was the end of February. Magic Happens. And it was only around for like 20 days.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah, because I think it debuted the end of February. Oh, okay. There we go. That's what I needed to know. Goodbye. Gotta go have a great one. Dining at Disney Springs is much fun as the theme parks. Completely agree. Bricky should do a vlog of how you guys vlog ideas. I know. If anybody could capture it properly, it would be him.
Yeah, I mean,
that I would trust to like show.
Just doing his podcast was cool, and
yeah, that was an honor.
Yeah, he's he's a talented guy. He brings something different to the game because, when you're all trying to, create something in the same space, things sometimes get repetitive and it's hard to think out of the box. But that guy does a great job of that. Let me tell you. If you haven't seen any of his videos, do yourself a favor. He really knows how to capture what we're all feeling, as we might not be able to articulate it, but he knows how to. He knows how to like say what we're all kind of feeling or how we feel about Disneyland, and he does it so well.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what would you like to return more, People Mover or Skyway? People Mover.
Yeah, People Mover, 100%.
Is going to Aulani on the horizon for you guys? Yeah, probably once the pandemic kind of calms down. All right, we are going to wrap this up though. It's gotten pretty late. I just looked at the clock and it said it's 9:30 almost. So wow, we went a lot longer than I thought we would. I hope we answered a lot of your questions and you got to know us a little bit more. If you're new here, welcome. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun.
We enjoyed hanging out.
Yeah.
So we have to get to bed because we have a very early day tomorrow. We're going to go out to breakfast.
Done deal. Katie's going to order too much food?
Yes. Thank you for our moderators. It looks like Carter was here pretty much the whole time. Jason popped in for a bit. You'll actually get to see Jason when we head out to Florida, so that'll be cool.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much again for all of your questions, for supporting us. We really appreciate you guys. Hope you had a wonderful...
That's Carter. I always have symbols for everybody. Thanks, Carter. That's J.E. Jake's everywhere.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.